Arg, morning time pirates. How are ye? We are here and awake and mostly done. I even got most of my breakfast done. I only have half yogurt left. I mean, I'm getting so good. My timing. I'm gonna get it eventually. I still say I need half an hour. It'd be nice. But getting there. And the sun was actually out this morning. What?
Wow.
So everyone should be able to get to use the pool today at day camp at least. It was so fun visiting day camp yesterday. I miss it so bad. I think I'm going to volunteer again next year.
Ah.
I miss it. I miss it a lot. So yeah. I laughed. I told him because day camp's crazy. And I laughed. I was sitting down watching them put out fires because that's what you do all week, right?
Right.
And I remember it. And it was funny. It was like, oh, I missed that part. I don't miss that part. Oh, yeah. I like, nope, I'm glad I'm not doing that anymore. Like, that was the thing back and forth. And, but it was just like, I sat down with him because some of these ladies are like really good friends of mine. I mean, we've spent so much time together. And I was like, I miss this. I'm like, look, I hang around with authors and writers all the time, and they're crazy. But it's a different kind of crazy than Girl Scout crazy. And I kind of miss the Girl Scout crazy too. So I kind of want, I could have a foot in both worlds. I don't want to run the world. I could just, volunteer at Girl Scouts. That would be great. Like, I don't want a Girl Scout troop right now. My God, that's too much energy. But I could volunteer at camp. So we'll see. We'll see. And how was your night?
I tossed and turned. I think I got sleep. I can't be for certain though. I kind of feel like I just coffee.
That means y'all better behave because she's going to be throwing people off the plank left and right. No patience today.
It is a very short fuse.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. All right, let's check out chat over here. We have Molly as first. Hello, Molly. Good morning to you. Molly says, going to be working in my room, so watching on TV, which means not commenting much. No worries. No worries. Amen. I hope you get a lot done in your room. And right. And Zwink says, konnichiwa, everybody. Happy cherry day. Ooh. I don't know if I have any cherry things. Nope. I was going to say, wait, I might have cherry ice cream. Nope, it's raspberry. Happy Guinea Pig Appreciation Day. Aw, and happy World Snake Day. Oh, Zayfa, we have to get a snake. It's World Snake Day.
Absolutely not.
Oh, Alicia's with you. She says absolutely not to.
I will be with you on the books, but not the snake.
Snakes. I love the snakes.
Plenty of those in my backyard.
I don't have enough of them in my backyard. It's very sad. I only see one every now and again. I think that has more to do with my dogs than where I live, though. Oh no, I forgot what I was saying. I guess it was really important.
We were talking about snakes.
Right? It's very, very important. Oh, snakes. I actually love snakes, but I don't know that I want one as a pet because what kind of a pet is a snake? You know what I mean? That's just, I don't want one as a pet. I'm okay.
I touched a snake. It's very, very weird. I don't like it.
I like it. I like it a lot because it is weird.
It was one of those big, yellow albino python things. That's the one I touched. They had all the kids sit on a bench lined up, and then they put the snake in front of you. So you got to touch.
See, I think it's cool. It's the novelty of it that I think is so cool. Do you see what I mean? I just love it. I love it. I love it.
It's weird.
Lindsay says, I have my fingers crossed. My busy work day will improve, and I'll manage to be here in an hour. Back into a meeting just now. Wish me luck. I wish you luck. Wish you luck, Lindsay. You deserve a break. It's been all week. It's what, Thursday? Yeah, it's Thursday. You definitely deserve to be able to get off on time today, I think.
Yes, it is Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think about that for a second.
Right? Yeah, your week's been messed up, right? You're
I was like, hold on. Is it? Yeah, okay.
Yep. And Lindsay says, I watched your 100 Pages book club this morning. Glad you both enjoyed the book. I think book 2 was my favorite. Oh, good. That's good to hear. Hopefully, is there more world building in book 2 so we understand things?
Does things get explained in book 2?
That's
Because
what we
I have
need.
questions.
Yeah. Lindsay says, thanks, Zwank. My work is wild just now. And Lauren, why, good morning, Lauren. Blah, 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 blah. Look, I'm doing great. Look, I was doing so good today. I got the games done. I did win the 4th thing. What's the 4th thing called? Where you find the
4th thing?
category? Where you find the category for the things?
Connections.
That's it. I actually won connections this
Oh.
morning, which is rare for me. You know, Wordle's every day. You get Wordle every day, but connections rarely. So I'm like, I'm on a roll. Walk the dog, showered, breakfast. Like I'm like, I am good. And now apparently I can't talk. I guess you can't have it all.
You know, they say you can't have your cake and eat it too.
Or talk about it.
Crap. If I made the cake, I should be able to eat it.
It's only fair. If I have to wash those dishes, I get to eat the cake.
Right? I agree.
Yes. Lauren says, good morning, ladies. I'm determined to finish the Beach Babes. I still have 25% left. I've been in a reading slump and I need to make it work. Oh, I'm so sorry. I've got to get out of this reading funk. Yeah, that would be frustrating. Do you think maybe it's that book? Maybe you should just put it down and pick up a different one.
Yes.
Yeah. You can finish it later.
Or DNF it.
I mean, look, you can white knuckle your way through it, but I don't know that's going to help with the reading funk. You know what I mean?
Right.
That, if anything, in my opinion, would make it worse. So this is why I always read 3 books at once, though, because if I'm like, I'm not feeling that one, it's okay because I got this one. And if I'm not feeling about sitting down to read my eyeballs at all, I just put on my audiobook and go do some cleaning or something, you know? So also the readathons help me, readathons and year-long goals. I'm so goal-oriented. It really helps me.
Same.
And Ren has joined us. Good afternoon, my friend. Hello, hello, everyone. Listening to Wolf Song by TJ Klune. Thinking I'll get caught up today. Nice. I have no doubt. I have complete faith in you, Ren. And Mary is here. Good morning, Mary. How are you feeling today? My plan is to finish The Elias Conspiracy by Simon Gervais. There you go. I'm here for you. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. Lindsay said, had lots of fan at Safari yesterday, but I'm tired today, which probably isn't helping me deal with work today. Oh, that's right. I forgot you went to the Safari yesterday. Was it awesome? Did you get to feed a giraffe?
Ooh, that would be fun. I want to feed a giraffe.
Oh, you're in Florida. There are plenty of places you can go feed giraffes in Florida. Just look up want to feed a giraffe. I am telling you, man, it is all over the place. Close to me.
Well, I know they do it sometimes at our zoo.
Mm-hmm.
But every time we get to that part of the zoo, they're not doing it.
Well, there's a schedule. So what you do is if you like this time at the zoo, you're like, we're really going to feed the giraffes. It does cost money, but it's minimal, right? And it just supports the zoo. And so you go out and you can go see, and they'll have the schedule for when the feedings are. So you know when you have to go back and get in line to get the tickets. Sometimes they'll sell them to you in advance too. It depends on the place. But yeah, say that there is a schedule because it's part of their feeding, right? So it is on a schedule.
Gotcha.
When my daughter volunteered at the zoo, she got to do that one time. She said it was one of her favorite things, just watching how excited those kids were to feed the giraffe. She said it was so much fun.
I'd be excited to feed the giraffe.
Yeah, exactly. So
I mean, that's a pretty
cool.
tall animal.
Yeah.
That's like when they went, what was it? What zoo was it? There was a zoo that misplaced or their giraffe got out somehow.
Oh, no, that was in San Antonio. It wasn't a zoo. It's a breeding farm. We're very mad at them.
Oh.
Yeah, that was outside San Antonio, out there in Texas. There are very few laws about protecting animals in Texas, let me tell you. There's lots of laws protecting women from their own bodies, but there aren't like any laws like protecting wild animals.
Can we fix this? Get rid of the current administration. Put in someone who has some common sense.
Yeah, but it's not, the administration's not going to help. Texas has been fucked up forever. So, like, it's not going to help this specific case.
Import someone else from a different state that they can then take
and
over.
It's not going to fix anything until the Supreme Court changes, and that could be decades. So,
hence why we
for
should
a long
have
time.
The
administration, we are screwed for a very, very long time. No, I do not think they should have term limits because I don't think they should be elected. However, there should be a better process for having them approved. So,
How long have some of them been on there though?
well, we were when our system was set up, they were getting rid of a king, right? So they couldn't imagine that these people would want a dictator, right? But they do. So, like, they couldn't believe that Congress would just do whatever the president said, right? I mean, they argued just getting anything made. So they're like, there's no way Congress is ever just going to do whatever the president wants, especially if they're doing illegal stuff. Yeah, well, you're wrong because it's happening.
I was gonna say, then what the hell are we in?
Yeah. Yeah. You can't predict everything, right? You can't predict all of the things. And even if you can't predict them, you can't get people to sign a paper and make a country when you're just trying to compromise all the time.
I bet our founding fathers are rolling in their graves going, what the hell is this shit? This is
Yeah.
not what we signed up for.
Yeah, this is not what we asked for. I'm sure they would do that all the time, though. They would like, why is that woman wearing pants? So, I mean, really, there's a lot of shit they would complain about. I don't care.
This is
So,
true.
Take the good with the bad, I guess.
Oy.
Yeah. Mhm. And Ren says, hey, Mary, how was Hearts on the Fly? If you finished. And Mary says, Ren, I enjoyed Hearts on the Fly. Feel free to recommend more. Oh, nicely done, Ren. You're becoming our new recommender. Zwing says, Kelly had a brain fart. I did. I totally did. So early in the morning, too.
I tried to help.
Mm-hmm. And Zwing says, I had a female boa constrictor. Nice. So what kind of pet was it? Was it a good pet? Lauren says,
Man.
no, it's not. No, it's not the book. I definitely have just been doing other things. And you think I'd have more time on my sabbatical. Oh, that's right. You're on a sabbatical. That's why you're in a reading slump. You have too much time. It's different when you can slip things in, right? So
Change it up.
Yeah.
Do some other
change
hobbies.
it up. Even though you're like, I could do whatever I want, make a schedule anyways. You know what I mean? Just do a
That
schedule.
way-
Just the
Yeah.
things on your schedule are things you actually want to do, right? Like bake a cake. You know, I want to actually, vacuum my sofa and I want to go out to brunch. Like actually make a schedule. I bet you that'll get you out of your slump because we're so scheduled in our brains. I mean,
Yep.
you said you worked at a bank, right? Come on, man. Schedule, routine, right? So make a schedule. Just make all the stuff that would be like, I have to, see this client and do this thing and then, close up tonight. All these things that you had to do instead, make the fun schedule.
Exactly.
Yeah. So then you're still following the schedule. I'm going to sit by the pool for 2 hours today and do nothing, but just put it in the schedule. I bet you that would help. Lauren says, Alicia, and speaking of cakes, did you end up getting your apple pie last week? Oh, yeah. Did you get more apple pie?
It's in the fridge. Ironically, we've had it for 4 days and I haven't touched it. But it's in the fridge.
Well, I know what you should have for lunch today. I mean, it's fruit. It's good for you.
Yeah, my son wants some too, so we gotta crack open.
I
We can
mean,
be
it
eating
sounds like
some apple pie
it's
today.
actually not a bad snack. Apple pie. Come on. It's
Yep,
not bad.
yep.
And Ren said, I'm glad you liked it, Mary. I'll be sure to recommend any good, clean adult books whenever I get one. Smut and cussing in every book does get excessive at some point. I agree. I don't mind smut or cussing, but I don't want it in every book either. I like my variety.
Just, spicy, erotica, contemporary, spicy, erotica. Just rotate through.
Well, you know me, I can't read just romance either. But I have to say, Malibu Rising is boring as hell.
I might get rid of my nonfiction. Even though like they go into detail about each thing, you pretty much summed it up in 2 sentences. So I'm just like, I don't want to read this now. Damn it, Kelly. But I'm halfway through, so I'm like at that, do I continue or do I just not?
Well, just decide if you're getting something out of it, continue. If you're not, then don't. Just that simple.
I'm going to try to listen to it today during sprints and see what happens.
There you go.
If at the end of a sprint I just go, then it's going.
Makes sense to me.
It'll be added to the unhaul pile.
Let's see. That's why self-help don't work. Self-help books don't work for me because that's exactly. I read the title. I'm like, oh, I know what you're trying to teach me. This done. Next. I could do that on every self-help book.
It just started raining.
Oh, it started raining. Not for us, thank God. Go ahead.
Like downpour.
Ooh, it wasn't kidding. It's gonna wash even more ants into your pool.
Yay.
And Mary says, thanks, Ren. And Ren says, who forgot to invite me to their safari trip? Don't leave me out next time. I mean, it was in Scotland. So apparently we all need to go to Scotland, and
Right?
Lindsay will take us out. We'll go safari with Lindsay in Scotland instead of South Africa with Ren. I mean, come on. Tell me this is backwards. Anyways.
We're just
Uh,
gonna like view the animals, right? There's no hunting involved.
Right.
Because
no
I
hunting.
won't
Mm-mm.
participate.
I won't either. I would say a great many of us would not. I will not
I
participate.
would be on the conservation side of things.
I have no problem with like deer hunting or duck hunting, or where you're hunting to eat the thing, especially when the thing is not an endangered species. If anything,
populate a lot.
overpopulated a lot of time in this country, the deer, there's places they're just completely overpopulated.
Yes.
But you're going to eat them, even when if you're shooting the deer just for sport. I don't like that either. But if you're going to eat it, I don't really have a problem with it. But shooting endangered species, period, pisses me off. I mean, unless they're trying to eat you, then I'm sorry, then they still lose.
Is it morbid to say that when the animal attacks the one that would kill them, I'm not sad about it?
I'm going to say it depends on the circumstances for me.
Okay.
Like if the dude was about to shoot the lion and, the lion got the dude instead, I'm okay with that. Unless the dude was just minding his own business. The lion's like, I'm going to eat you now. Then sorry.
Well, no. Wait, yeah. They're minding their own business and that happens. That's one thing. But like when they're out to get the animal and the animal gets them instead, I don't feel sorry for that person.
No, me neither.
It's like, dude, you just want the trophy thing, and that's not cool.
I'm always like, this is how you prove you're a man? I'm not interested. Zwank says, today I was supposed to clean too, but woke up so tired. Oh, I'm so tired. It is really hard to make yourself clean when you're exhausted. That I understand. It becomes very not important. Ren says, fun fact, my dearest U.S. friends are about to become the subject of my research for school. Uh-oh. Hey, in the 1950s, I would have been lobotomized. Right, Zwank? Yeah, you and me and a whole bunch of other women I know, quite frankly. What
happened now? Hold on.
They were lobotomizing like women who, a lot of ADHD women, by the way. So women that just could not just like be the housewives and do the things they were supposed to do. They would send them to, and it was middle-class women, by the way, because they were the only ones whose husbands could afford it, would send them to like sanitariums and stuff. And a lot of them would get lobotomized. They would do it right through the eye, right through there and lobotomize. Yeah, it happened all the time. Lauren says, you are right, because when I'm in the office working, I'm listening to audiobooks every day, and I commute back and forth to work. See? Yeah, I need a schedule because I haven't been to the gym either. See, it's been bad. I've been slacking, sleeping, and I mean, it feels great, but I need to schedule for the next 3 weeks. Yeah, that's what I would do. Do it. Yep. Do it, Lauren. Let me know if it works.
You got it. So, and I found this, they do it with children too. The more consistency you can do with your schedule, the better off. Because you're still doing the things, even if you're on sabbatical, like with the kids in their summer break, we still have somewhat of they go to bed at this time, they get up at this time, they have lunch at this time. So as long as you keep that schedule, then you feel like you're getting things done.
Laura wants to know if you got the vanilla ice cream to go with it. That is the bigger question here.
I forgot.
Well, you're just going to have to go out in the rain and go get some.
Absolutely not. I will use what I have on hand.
You are downgrading the importance of the ice cream. And Zwig says, my snake named Poofta. Oh, that's a cute name for a snake. Loved to be held and laying on top of my head. She was sweet. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I love that. Well, see, there you go. So apparently snakes can make good pets if you get the right one.
That's an interesting name.
Probably good. That's probably true of dogs and cats too. Ren says our lecturer pre-released our expected research assignment for the semester, and the topic is an assessment of the viability of a war between a USA Israel alliance and the Islamic Republic of Iran. Oh my gosh, that is quite a paper.
I'm sorry.
That is quite a paper. I kind of want to read it when you're done.
Yes.
Ren says, Poofta is such a cool name for a snake. Yeah, right, Ren? That is an awesome name. Awesome name, Swink. Livia says, hi, Kelly. Hi, Alicia. Why, good afternoon, Livia. How are you today? Lauren says, your apple pie definitely sounds better than my smoothie, but I'm trying to be good. Yep, same. Almond milk and everything.
I need to do more smoothies.
I do like smoothie. When we first got the blender for Christmas, Zepha was doing a smoothie like every day. And I did it like maybe 2 or 3 times a week. Let's see. And Lauren says, today is gorgeous and we finally don't smell campfire. Oh, really? Because on the news, it was saying how bad everything was.
Yeah.
And all the smoke from Canada wildfires yesterday was so bad. Sky looked orange. Ouch, 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 ouch.
Mm-hmm.
Olivia says, hi, Lauren. Hi, Zwank. Hi, Ren. Hi, Lindsay. Hi, Mary. Yeah, it's up in Minnesota, too, those fires. And I kept thinking, what about Northern Tier? And they talked about in the news today. They didn't say Northern Tier. It's a Boy Scout camp up there where they do canoeing and stuff. And I was like, I wonder what's happening with Northern Tier with the fires. And they didn't say Northern Tier on the thing, but they did say Scout Troop had to abandon camp and just get their supplies and like leave. Like, so they had a whole bunch of people having to leave Northern Tier because of the thing. So yeah. And Olivia says hi to Lauren, Zwank, Ren, Lindsay, and Mary. Molly's here too. You say hi to Molly. She's in her room right now. Ren says an apple pie is always good. I agree. I do love me an apple pie. Now I want to cook an apple pie. It's another thing that once you learn how to make it, I can't buy it anymore. I just have to make it. And Zwank says, ciao, Livia. Ren says, hey, Livia. Lauren says, today I'm going to read in the morning. Then I'm taking my Kindle and I'm going to the pool and I'm reading all day. Today is a strictly reading day. That's my schedule today, Kelly. I love it. It's perfect. And Olivia says, hi, Molly. And Mary says, Livia. Ren says, I've been to safaris here. I need a new experience, right? Ren's like, what do you mean? South Africa safari? Boring.
We're going to go on the Kilimanjaro safaris at Animal Kingdom.
Oh, there you go. I mean, they do have actual animals. They
I'm
can't
so
eat
excited.
You, though.
Yes. I'm so excited.
And Lauren says, sorry, I'm voice texting. What? No, you're good. I don't know what you're sorry for. It all looked clear to me.
I was going to say, there's no
yeah, I mean, your voice text is working really well. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Livia says, I'm writing the description box for the announcement video for my readathon audio August. Ooh, that sounds fun. Lauren says, hi, Livia. Really? It bounced, but just enough to confuse me.
Mary, where are you posting it, Livia? Is the next one.
Why did it jump just enough to confuse me? That's very, very mean. And Ren says, you can't hunt here. Hunters can legally be shot on sight. Yes. Usually they get caught by the animals first, though, because you are not meant to leave the car or open the windows during a safari. Yes. Yeah, I've seen that too. It's one of those, I want to pet them, but I also kind of want to live, so I think I'll stay here.
I would love to pet some of the animals out there, but I know I can't.
Yeah, exactly. But I'll choose living. Ren says, you need to lock the doors. Big cats tend to try and open doors with their teeth.
Oh my goodness.
I believe it. I mean, look how smart our house cats are. Think of how smart the big cats are out there. Yeah, I believe it. 100% believe it.
That is true.
Ren says, yeah, that's awesome. Livia says, I think top of the hour, Mary. Oh, so it's going to be soon. I love it. Okay, Livia, I will look for it. If you message myself or Alicia on Discord, Livia, we'll post it in our chat once you get it posted.
Yep.
And Lauren says, how could you forget the vanilla ice cream after the whole conversation we had last week? Wasn't that the whole reason why you were going to get another apple pie?
Yep.
Nope. And Zwank wants to know how Lorelai is.
She's actually doing better. Yesterday, she didn't eat too much yesterday, but she was able to keep everything down. She had a bacon, egg, and cheese croissant sandwich. That was about it. Maybe a couple bites of macaroni and cheese and stuff, but it's, like I said, it's the same thing. She's, like, sleeping and barfing for 2 days, and then she slowly makes her mend after that. Mm-hmm. So this morning, she's also eating a bacon, egg, and cheese pancake sandwich, and she's got her milk. And she had milk yesterday, and she drank that, so the barfing has ceased. Nice. She's feeling better. She's just not 100%.
And Mary says, perfect timing, Livia. I'm still working on listening to all the books I bought on Audible. And Livia says, great, Mary, thanks. And Ren says, Big Brain Ren is about to be on the prowl really soon. I'm just enjoying my final days of freedom. Right? Yeah. That's why you're reading so much. You're like, let me read all of this stuff. And Pearl says, hello. Why, hello, Pearl. Can you breathe?
Hello.
Are you having to wear like a filter on a mask so you can actually breathe over there? And Ren says, hey, Pearl. Pearl says, my backyard is full of smoke. See? Yes. Oh, I'm so sorry. Mary says, hi, Pearl. Lauren says, I do a vanilla premier protein with 1 cup strawberries, 1 cup blueberries. And I added creatine, a fiber and collagen peptide powder, put a few ice cubes and blend. It's really good. Nice. We don't tend to put ice cubes in because we just use the fruit frozen. So, yeah. That does look pretty dang good, though. Were you putting creatine in yours? Wasn't it creatine? What were you putting in? No? Just protein? Yeah. And Pearl says, hi there, Ren and Mary. Livia says, hi, Pearl. Pearl says, hi, Livia. And there we are at 8:28. We're so good. All right, so let us start our first sprint. I will finish eating, and then I'm going to start writing. That's what's on my list. I must obey it. I got so much done yesterday. I feel so good. So I am sticking with my list. Yay, planners. Yay, something that works. All right. Here we go.
Breakfast.
And there was our first sprint. I got everything done, so much so that I was filling out paperwork I need to do later today. So, gonna get that filled out and scanned in. There's always one more thing to do when you're running your own business. And how'd you do, Alicia?
I ate breakfast, and I was going through my zipper pouch thing, and I found stickers.
Yay, stickers!
Apparently, I had no. I mean, I knew I had them, but I couldn't find them, and I found them.
There you go.
I should have just looked in here. But I have stickers for the Dream Harbor series, which is the
Nice.
pumpkin spice cafe, cinnamon bun, whatever.
Oh, I saw
Then
those at Barnes & Noble.
Huh?
I saw those stickers at Barnes & Noble.
I think that's where I got them.
There you go.
Also, I have Throne of Glass stickers and a Court of Thorns and Roses stickers. I also apparently have Iron Flame and Fourth Wing. And then these are just Fantasy and Fae.
Aw, fine.
So I got to figure out how I'm going to use these. I mean, I know how I'm going to use like the first 5 because they're all book designated. But I don't know about this one. So I guess I can maybe use this with anything that has Fae and Fantasy. Maybe Quicksilver.
There you go.
Maybe. Does that one has Fae, right?
Yeah, he's a fae.
Okay, that's what I thought.
He's like a fae vampire thing, but yeah, he's fae.
And then I found these cute little notepads I forgot I had.
Aw,
Those
are cute.
These are from Etsy. It's from this shop called Emily Cromwell Designs, something or other. But all of her stuff is this colorful.
Nice.
It doesn't matter what it is. But then there's like, I found there's a whole lot in here. So that's what I'm going through.
It's a secret treasure chest.
Ooh, there's Disney stickers. Maybe I can create like a Disney reading challenge. And I can use some of these. So much. Oh, hey, my coasters. I found my coaster. What is she doing?
She's Cora's scratching her ear, making contented sound. She's like, oh.
Then there's that's the peanut butter taco.
I was gonna say it's peanut butter. I'm starting to recognize her style. Yeah.
She's very colorful in her stuff. Reading stickers. Oh, see? Everything. I need to organize this stuff like there's no tomorrow.
Yeah, I haven't figured out how to organize mine yet, but that's right. Let's see how Chet did that sprint. Let's see. Lauren said, I said we use frozen fruit so we don't put ice in. And Lauren says, but I like my smoothie super cold, even though it's frozen fruit. Ah, that makes sense. I gotcha. Jean says, YouTube wouldn't show you. Well, I'm not 18 plus. I don't know why it wouldn't show me, but it does that sometimes. I'll go over to the left, even like the left-hand side where you can see who's live because it has those little like red things around them. Yeah. And like it won't, I'm like, I know they're live. I just saw their stream. Why doesn't it show live over here? It's very frustrating.
Damn YouTube.
Or they don't show them at all in the left-hand column. I'm like, where are they?
Right.
Lauren says, I'm finishing my smoothie and then I'm going to read and see how far I can get in the sprint. Excellent. Pearl says, I'm going to get an Alani on the go to calm my brain. I don't know what an Alani is. And I will keep reading The House Across the Lake. Yes, but right now you can't see the house across the lake because all the smoke. That makes it even more mysterious. I guess a thriller horror would be the right thing to read right now. And Jean says, good morning, Kelly and Alicia. Why, good morning. And Angie has joined us. Good morning, Angie. Haven't seen you in a few days. How are you? Good morning, pirate friends. Long time no see. No training for the next 3 weekdays, so I can visit. Excellent. We are happy to have you.
Is it time for school year to start yet?
Almost. So close. I'm working and have a big project, so I'll be doing that while sprinting. Excellent. Get it done. You got this. Angie says, and a meeting notice just popped up, so I guess I won't be here for the shitty bit sigh. I'm sorry. Day jobs suck.
Rude.
And Nina has joined us. Why, hello, Nina. How are you today? Hi, ladies. Good morning. Zwank says, read in 3 bags full. Nice. Did you like it? Did you finish it? And Paula says, hi, Kelly, Alicia, and chat. How are we all today? We are making it, Paula. How are you?
We're
And Ren
zombie-ish.
says, I'm sorry?
I said we're zombie-ish.
I know, I feel pretty good. Sorry, man. I'm good today. But remember, we take turns. Because if
This is
both of
true.
us are zombies at the same time, that's no fun. So we can take turns being zombies and everything will be fine. And Ren says, didn't read that Sprint went down a rabbit hole about sacred sites in South Africa. Ooh. Lauren says, I got 5% of my book read. I'm at 79%. I'm really excited. It's getting really good. Yay! So happy, so happy. And Lauren says, I didn't realize how much I missed reading my book the last week and a half, right?
See?
Ren says, only got through the first video, which was about the Sudwala caves. The rock formation is about 2.8 billion years old, but the formation of the cave is like 140 million. And archaeologists believe it may have sheltered some Homo habilis. Oh, nice.
I had to approve that last comment, though.
Homo habilis?
Yep, apparently.
What do you think we're trying? How dare us educate ourselves? YouTube? What are you? Swank says, no, almost halfway through. Love the animal's point of view. Oh, how fun. Ren says 240 million. Oh, gotcha. Oh, yay. We're going to have a little more show and tell, I guess.
Ooh, what's that?
This should be my peanut butter taco. This should be my peanut butter taco. Ooh.
Is it?
Yeah, that's what this should
From
be.
Amazon?
It said it was delivered in the mail. Oh, you're right. It's from Amazon. Wait a minute. There's another thing in there for me, honey. I have no idea what this is. There should be something else in the mail for me. Another envelope. Well, an envelope that has like stickers in it. Be from Etsy from Peanut Butter Taco.
Good. How long is the
I have no idea.
What that is?
It's Midsummer Night's Dream, but I didn't order it.
Was your name on the package?
Yeah.
Was there a note with it?
I played that game before. You remember when we played this game? I have. But I played it before.
Did somebody send it to you?
Oh, this is I ordered Cora, stop. No man.
Come here.
I ordered a sample of Mortal Spheres, my book that I published, and they sent me this.
That's no.
Oh. This is not Mortal Spheres. I better what the
I would contact them and be like, this is not the book I ordered.
But that one's supposed to come until the 17th. So maybe
That's tomorrow though. Somebody fudged.
Yeah, because it says my order. What the? All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to straighten that out. That doesn't. I don't understand. All right. Well, I will work that out later. I'm gonna work that out now because now that's bothering me because I need the sample for Mortal Spheres to make sure it looks all pretty. All right, we're gonna start our second sprint while day job. See, day jobs, they suck. I reiterate. All right, here we go. Next sprint.
Okay.
And there was our second sprint. And looking at my notes, I figured out what this was. I did order it. I ordered it because they have a new kind of paper they're offering. It's called ground wood. And I wanted to see what the quality was because I was considering ordering or producing mass market paperbacks instead of the trade ones. Hold on, let me show you. So these are the mass markets, right? We've all seen them. They're the cheapest ones. Sorry, everything is so dusty. I'm working on it. So these are the mass market ones. They have the really cheap paper. It's kind of see-through, that kind of thing. So they're also cheap paper, so it's way cheaper to produce. So hence these are cheaper. Now this was probably printed in the 90s. When was this one printed? It's funny the things you learn, by the way. Like I picked up a book. I'm like, I'm pretty sure that book is indie published. And I opened it up and the copyright page was on the wrong side. I was like, yep, indie published. It's the little things, man. Y'all got to pay attention to that shit. That's why I expect you when you pick up my book that you can't tell. Yeah, well, this was published in 2010 and it's $10. Do you see what I mean? So they're way cheaper because they are cheaper, right? This is not going to last you for another 60 years, right? And so I was looking to see if I could offer a cheaper book option because our books at this point are, and this is trade paperback. They tend to be bigger. They're floppier. They have thicker pages. So it's thicker. Even the cream is a little wider, but not quite. Where this one, you could see that you could see the yellow of aging, but that's not just it. They were kind of yellow when they were already produced, just like this one is that I just bought. So it's kind of a lot more yellow. It's so hard to see on camera. I'm so sorry. You'll just have to trust me. So I bought this as a sample because it's one they said that this one is printed in ground wood so that I could see the difference in the quality to decide whether we should do that or not. So, you know, when you're running a business, you're always trying to offer more, right? So if I can offer other people, if they don't mind it being a lower quality and they just really want the book, then they can get the cheaper. Do you see what I mean? So that's what I'm trying to see if that would be a viable option or not. So that's why. So I did order it. I just completely forgotten, which is why I make notes on all my orders, right? So I know what the heck it was. So yeah, so Mortal Spheres is coming tomorrow or Saturday because it didn't tell me for sure. But so got that straightened out. So yay for that. And how did you do that sprint, Alicia?
I went down a Pinterest rabbit hole.
Oh.
I'm trying to figure out. So I already know what I'm going to do with this notebook, right?
Mm-hmm.
But in trying to figure out what pages I'm going to put in said notebook, I need to figure out what I'm going to put in them, or like which ones I want to use, trackers, habits, that kind of thing, things I want to track, things like weeklies and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I also have this notebook. Very pretty, but very small.
Mm-hmm.
It is dot grid. And so I'm trying to figure out what it is, because this is how big it is. So like what do I use that for?
Grocery list?
I could. It's dot grid.
So?
I feel like that is...
You can make it a recipe book and first put my meatloaf recipe in there and cook it this week.
This is too good to be a grocery list book.
See, that's what I used to think, but then I wasn't using them. What's the point of buying them if I'm not going to use them?
I'm going to use it. I just don't know what for, because when I make my grocery list, I have like just itty bitty spiral notebooks that I open up to the back page and write my grocery list on.
Yeah, I have these crappy books that I use for just like disposable things. They're still pretty though. But they're just, you know, the equivalent of the mass market instead of trades. Wow.
Right? But yeah, no, I have a notebook that I use. And I always use the last page because this won't get in my way.
You left-handed people.
I know. This is my solution, okay?
I think it's a smart solution.
They actually make left-handed notebooks, but they're too expensive. I could just,
What's the point? Use the back. Yeah, I'm with you on that. Yep.
exactly. I just
Mhm.
adapt. So I need to find what to do with this one. Because it's cute, it's little. I thought about figuring out how to make the pages. And I could make like the calendar spreads, but I would probably have to take like 2 pages to make the calendar and then figure out what the other pages would be for. Because I could still use it as maybe like a portable planner when I'm out at appointments and things, but at the same time, I'm just going, do I really need to do that?
Right? Exactly.
I could just have like a little lined one and then just write it down and then come home and put it in my planner. So I'm
Mhm.
trying to figure out what to do this one for. But it's very cute. When I first ordered it, it was not the size that I thought it was. And when I got it, I was like, oh, this is cute. Did they send me the wrong one?
Or again, teacher gift. I'm telling you, there's always something.
That is true. I thought also about giving it to Lorelai, but I don't think she's ready for dot grid yet.
I don't know.
So-
She's a budding artist.
This is true. So we're gonna decide. We're gonna figure it out.
Well,
'cause
save
I-
it. Maybe it's a compromise because, like I said, if you go to the gastro and they want to do elimination diet, you're going to need somewhere to keep track of that. So maybe you can use it for that. That way, you and Lorelai can write in it.
That's true. So that's what I was doing because I looked this up. This is a B6 size. So I know I don't need that for like reading journal because that's the 8x8. And then this is the A5. And then I also have a B5 that is bigger.
B5 seems just to be almost normal notebook size.
It kind of is. It's just it's dot grid. So and that's
Yeah,
still
I
in
think
the
that's
box,
pretty
but,
much 8.5 by 11, isn't it? Yeah.
I don't know. But a B5 is only 150 pages.
Mm.
So I think I got this one to test out the size.
Mm.
Because I do have some sticker books where the stickers are quite bigger. So if I wanted to use them for decoration, I would have to use a bigger one instead of the A5. Otherwise, I'm cutting the sticker down.
Right.
That's why I have so many different notebooks. I have plans, okay?
I love it. And I did get the peanut butter
Yeah.
taco. So they're just that's the ebooks because I'm going to put those if I read ebook. There's the audio. And I got a black and
Okay.
white. She had color ones too, but because, I don't know what color the books are going to be,
theme
and the
is?
pen I'm writing in is going to be black, so I might as well just get the black ones. And then for regular book.
There you go.
So they're a little bigger than I thought they were going to be, but it'll work just fine.
If you want smaller, I'd have to look again, but Planner Kate might have same thing but smaller.
Well, we'll see. If these bother me because they're too big this year, because this is what I'm using this year, then I can adjust for next year.
Yep. Let me know. And I will point you in the right direction.
Excellent. I mean, this is all an experiment, and I've never done this before, right? So
Yeah.
we'll see. I don't really know what works and what doesn't because I haven't done it yet. All right, let's see how chat did. Paula says, I'm doing good. Alicia, you need to watch the start of my Maker's Quest stream. I got Gilmore Girls merch. Oh, you have an assignment. And Mary says, made it to 98% and 48 minutes. I will finish. Oh, for sure. You got this. Ren says, not YouTube wanting us to be unawares, right? It's like, come on, people. Go. And Paula asked if there was a note or ISBN, so I figured it out right. So that's what it was. I did order it. It was all me. My brain. I mean, and it was on June 2nd. I ordered it, so it's not like it was months ago. My I have a lot going on. That's why I write everything down. And Pearl said hi to Paula and Zwank, and Jean said, "Did I miss the chatty bit?" And Mary said, "Yes, Jean." And Paula says, "Hey, Pearl." Jean says, "I rewound." Go back. To see the chatty bit, I don't have an addiction. Look, more stickers. Classic Alicia.
Listen, man, I'm a sucker for stickers, okay?
Oh,
If
I
you
love
only knew.
it. Oh, I think we know.
Why I'm trying to declutter, okay?
Jean says, I won't mention washi tape. You just did, Jean. You just did.
Right?
Actually, I think Alicia has way more stickers than washi tape.
Well,
Uh-oh.
it might be about the same.
Livia says, so it took me a little more to have my announcement video up, but it's on my channel now. Excellent. Do you think you can find it and post it for me? I am going to kill you, dog. Go on. Leave the cat alone. Go. You know, my first Visla would just look at me instead of doing what I told her, so I started throwing shoes at her.
Oh.
And so it was really funny. So all I'd have to do is pick up a shoe and she'd stop doing whatever she was doing. I might have to start throwing shoes at this dog. Cora. Because it doesn't hurt them, right? It just makes them go, oh, I need to stop that. Got it.
Announcement video is in chat.
Woohoo. I know what I'm doing next sprint. And Zwink says, oh, the Pearl. And Paul goes, oh, thank goodness it wasn't a crazy mix-up, right? I was like, what did the printer do? Because like Amazon doesn't print them, right? You know, they have other printers that do it. So I'm like, what? This printer messed up.
You're like, no, it didn't.
No, it didn't. It didn't. I just have a short-term memory problem. Short-term memory problem. Long-term memory problem. I don't know. Too busy of a brain. I have a cluttered brain. That's what it is. And Mary said 98%, 14 minutes left. Oh, you got it done. Next sprint. Next sprint. And Amanda has joined us. Why, hello, Amanda. How are you? Are you writing today, revising, or reading? I apparently am going to have to murder a dog. Cora, leave the cat alone. Leave the cat alone. I'm going to have to give her another fresh bone. Again, she has one, but she always wants a fresh one. Spank says, I don't know. I still have paperbacks from the 70s. Oh, see? So, I mean, sometimes they'll make it. There you go. There you go.
Them books are older than I am.
I mean, books will last forever. Those trade ones, they're not made to do that. That doesn't mean none of them will if you take really good care of them. But they even like the spine is almost broken immediately upon opening them because they can't take it.
Right.
And Amanda says, first time here. Well, it's so good to see you. Welcome in. Mary says, hello, Amanda, and welcome. Amanda says, my first book is getting published next week. Just waiting on a proof copy to arrive. Yay! All right, Amanda, congratulations. Nicely done. That is no small feat. Seriously.
Nope.
Seriously. Come on, dog. Come on. Come on. Stop. And Lindsay says, I'm back. Meeting is done. You made it. You get to read last sprint. Paula said, I use my pretty notebook as a project tracker. Yes, I was thinking about that too, but I was thinking, but the only project Alicia has is like the library. She doesn't seem to have like permanently on projects like my brain is. Are you permanently on projects, Alicia?
I mean, I have other projects, but right now it's the library. Mm-hmm. I can't do anything else until that is back together. So that's
I understand that, but if you have other project like plans for like the gardening I have on there as a project, the front, like not gardening as in maintenance, but as in redoing the front garden, right? I have projects for that. I have you know what I mean? So
I mean, let's see. There's the library, Project Declutter. I need to update the baby books for the children because I have been neglecting that. Mostly pictures. I have to print them out and like stick them in. But
well, then I agree with Paula because that was my first instinct too. Because if you do it as a project planner, because right, you don't just put, you know, I need to update the baby books. You put, you know, Alan's baby book, must finish year 1, must print out pictures for year 2, must put together year 2. Like you put all the little steps in it, and it just makes that way you could just check one off. Where to finish the whole project might take years, but if you check at the things off, you actually make more progress that way.
I probably need to do that because I mean I have a project list, but it's just very simple, like Alan baby book, Lorelai baby book. Now I have to add the library rebuild, and then there was something about recipes, and there was another one about because I have like a recipe tin that I wanted to set up, and I haven't done that, and I need to like figure out what's happening because I have a lot of recipes from my mom and my grandmother, but they're all in like a binder, and I was gonna take the painstakingly time to like write them on cards and then put them in a tin and then not keep the binders.
Mhm.
So there's a lot of projects. It's just right now the library is the main project.
Well, which is fine, but that doesn't mean that writing them down and breaking them into sections.
That's
Breaking
what I
them
think I
into
need to
smaller
do.
parts. Remember, I told you about cleaning the room. I can't clean my room. I have to break it up into tiny little sections.
Right.
Even though somebody with a neurotypical brain could just be like, clean my room. I'm going to clean it, right? Because I will just not do it. I need to break it up into small, tiny things so I can do this
I would
tiny
have
thing and this
to
tiny
like,
thing and that tiny thing. Yeah. Until, oh, look, I finally got the thing done.
So maybe have a project tracker.
Yeah, that's
Adding it to my
I said it
list.
was in my brain. I was like, I don't know if that would work, if that's something you needed. And Paula said it, and I was like, see, I wasn't the only one with this idea. Like in my own brain, that's again my brain. What can
Like I
say?
said, I had a project tracker list. It's just
Mhm.
it's not broken down. It was like a very like Alan baby book. Lorelai.
And how
baby
many of
book.
those have you gotten done?
None.
There you go. So it's not working. So try something new. That's what
Well,
I
I
do too.
think
I'm
if
like,
I
well, this
break
isn't
it
working. Let me
down,
try something new. Yeah. Uh-huh.
yeah, I think if I break it down instead of just having like a vague, okay, Lorelai book, then I
Then
gotta
you
break
can
it
actually
down
do it.
into.
Yeah, bit by
Yep.
bit. Yep. Let's see. Swank says, "Hola, Amanda." And Pearl says, "Still here. Been puttering and chatting with the fam. Nice. I love that. Hi there, Amanda." Amanda says, "I am a sucker for a pretty notebook." Yeah, we get you. You're in the right place. But I'm
Mhm.
always afraid to use them. I use the plain mini notebooks for everything. That I used to be too. And then I was like, screw it. I'm using them. So I even have like one of these prettiest notebooks, which isn't right here because I just cleaned off my desk and I just wrote my grocery list in. I'm like, forget it. I'm not just gonna have these pretty books. I'm using them.
All the pretty notebooks
No. Oh, where's mine?
that we just add to the pile. We have them. I don't know what to do with them all yet.
I just cleaned off my desk and it's all crowded again. See? It's like pretty embroidered and it's just or embossed, I mean, not embroidered. All gold.
Oh, it's like,
and
is that
shiny.
a person? And what is
Yeah,
that?
it's like this little angel kind of and a
I'm
tree.
going with Faye.
And there's a bat down here and like a little fae.
Oh.
Like it's so pretty. And I was like, what am I going to use it for? And you know what I use it for now? It's even got little sprayed edges. I use it for my grocery list. So yeah, and I'm perfectly happy with that. I decided forget it. I'm using pretty books.
I
I'm
do
not just
have a
going to
lot
sit
of
here.
notebooks to go through.
And then I use it all because my favorite thing is buying the pretty ones, right? So I use it all up, use every page in it, and then I'm just going to throw it out and buy me a new one. So look at that. Or I guess
See, that's what I
recycle in this
don't
case.
want.
It's a book. I'm sorry?
I said that's what I don't want. I want to keep the pretty ones. I
don't want to have a big old stack of things my kids have to go through when I die.
This I would throw out when I'm done.
Yeah,
So,
I don't want because that's all it's going to be. It's going to be all this shit my kids have to go through when I die, and I don't want that for them. So
yeah, we're trying to go through that stuff too.
Let's see. And Lauren says, I got so sidetracked by text messages that I did not get to read on that spread. So hopefully the next sprint I'll do better. That's right. You got it. I mean, you're almost done. And Alicia says, live announcement video. Yay. So I will open that up so I can watch that. Olivia says, thank you, Alicia. And Sue has joined us. Why, hello, Sue. You're just in time for our last sprint. Hello, everyone. Olivia says, hi, Sue. Swink says, prevent, Sue. And Alicia says, you're welcome, Olivia. And Amanda says, today I'm getting some price checking done for work, but living vicariously through all the writers. I love it. Well, I mean, you're amongst us now. Your book's getting published. Good job. Jean says, the Needlepoint Crafty projects.
Yep, I got plenty of those to do too.
Yeah, I mean, you could put those in there too, right? All the projects.
Yep.
Lindsay says, I'm reading, still working, but have you guys cheerleading me in the background. Woot, woot, woot. And Jean says, what is this week's theme? Legos.
Lego week. Yep.
It's Lego week. Sven goes, go, Lindsay, go. Go, Lindsay, go. That's right. Exactly.
Yep.
Pearl says, I do the same. I take one big project and break it down into lots of little items, so I get dopamine a lot faster. Exactly. Yep. Otherwise, it's just too big, and I'm like, I can't do that. And that's just what happens. I can't do that. It's too big.
That's probably where half of my procrastination comes from.
Yeah. It's
Because I
like
need to break it down.
Yep. It's like I can't clean my room. But I can just clean off my nightstand. Do you see what I mean? Like that's a lot. Oh, well, I can't clean off Zapho's nightstand. I could dust a dresser, right? So like breaking it down to smaller parts. And if that's too big, if like
Right.
the dresser is just completely crowded, then I break that up even smaller, right? So it's like, all right, we're going to get all the books off this dresser. Okay, we're going to make sure that there's no clothes or miscellaneous or garbage or anything that shouldn't be there at all on that dresser. Okay, now we're going to dust the dresser. Now you know what I mean? So even if a part of the part is too big, and I know it's too big if I put it off too long.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It's like, why haven't I cleaned off that dresser? It's been 3 weeks. And I'm like, okay, well, let me break it down. So the things you learn when you're 51 and have been living with this brain forever.
It's like, why didn't I know this sooner?
Yeah. Yeah. Swank says, ooh, dopamine. Yep, 100%. Everyone's looking for serotonin. I'm like, I'm good on serotonin. It's the dopamine I need. Amanda said, I have ADHD and I'm the same way. I can't do chores unless I listen to something at the same time. Also true. Also true. I have to have music on or my audiobook, or I can't do any of it, no matter how small I break it down. And I have to break things down to smaller tasks. Yep, 100%. Swing says, Amanda, welcome to the morning ADHD club. Yeah, it really seems to be like that. 100%.
You're in good company.
Amanda says, I'm hoping to get meds next week. It's a new diagnosis. Yeah, I just got diagnosed officially, even though I've known it for many years. And I'm also on meds, but I still have to do these things. It just makes it easier to switch for me. And like I haven't got rid of any of my old tools. I still need all of my old tools. The meds are just one more tool. I'm getting less stuck like playing solitaire in between a project. I'm getting less stuck where I'm just in a cycle and I can't stop playing solitaire. That's what the drugs are helping with. Things like I'm watching YouTube videos and I can't stop watching YouTube videos, or I'm doing, you know what I mean? I'm doing something in between projects and I just can't stop it. The drugs are helping me that I can't stop it. I don't have any issue. I don't have to do this in between project things. I can just go to the next one.
Thank you.
And Amanda laughs and says, my hobby is hobby collecting. Yes. See, you are in the ADHD. Welcome to the ADHD channel.
Welcome.
I just started journaling. Yeah. We all collect hobbies, 100%.
As I like to say, I am a jack of all trades and a master of none.
There, see. I have so much yarn, fabric, notebooks, nail art stuff, paper crafting. Do I use them? Well, you know what? That's why you're with us, because you know what? You're gonna know. That's why they have Maker's Quest. That's what Paula's doing right now. So they have Maker's Quest where we get to do the crafty things too. And Olivia says, same, Amanda, but I'm learning to use them. Exactly. It's funny what peer pressure will do, right? And body doubling helps too.
Yes.
And Swank says, Amanda, same with me. And Angie says, my pointless meeting is over now. Yay! And Angie is also a hobby collector. Yeah, you weren't kidding, Swank. It's definitely an ADHD club over here.
we must be, yeah, because I have the same problem. Like I cross stitch, I do photography, I do journaling, I read.
Yep.
No gaming, Lego. I have it all.
Yeah.
It just whatever strikes my fancy for that day.
I mean, that's what the internet's good for, is finding your tribe, right? And you know what? We found our tribe.
And Pinterest that's my doom scrolling because I'm constantly looking for things.
See, and then it's hard to get off, right? So that's the drugs are helping me get off things like that. Maybe I can go back to social media. I don't know. I'm not ready for that yet. And Swank says, take that, you pointless meeting. And Lindsay says, I love collecting hobbies too. See? That is all of us right here, 100%. Meanwhile, let's try this body doubling and do our last sprint. Here we go. And there was our last sprint. I was watching Olivia's announcement for her TBR game for her readathon. It looks really cool with the different road trip map. So it looks fun. I know. I like maps. What can I say? How'd you do, Alicia?
Well, we were talking about pretty notebooks, and I forgot I had this one. So I found it, and then I know how I think I'm going to use this one. This is going to be kind of like one of those personal planner type things. But this one is going to have a certain theme to it because of the cover. I saw this, waited 2 weeks, and then I couldn't stop thinking about it, so I bought it.
It's so pretty. It's
And
very wintry.
the design is on both sides. So yeah,
I
this
love it.
is a B5 dot grid. So I was like, I know exactly what I'm gonna do with this, and I'm gonna keep it. I have a bunch of their washi, and I bought stickers. It's all gonna be winter themed. The other thing I thought about too was like making sure I have enough of these. Not necessarily Archer and Olive because they are quite expensive. But if I even did like the T Fossey ones, get this size, and then like this would be winter months, and then the others would coincide with each
Their
season.
seasons.
Yeah,
But what would you put in them?
it would be like like I would have 3 months worth of like planning. So like the calendar, the weekly spreads, the trackers, all of the things.
Gotcha.
It would just
Very
be
cool.
for whatever the season is. So this would be like December, January, February, part of March because spring. So I'd have to work that out, but I could do like December, January, February, and then spring because it starts spring in March. Then it would be March, April, May, and then June would start summer, and so on and so on. So
Very cool.
that's the thought process. But have I executed any of it yet? No. So, we
Yes.
have pretty notebooks and we don't use them yet.
Don't look at me. I use mine right away.
I will use it. I haven't started yet.
Yeah.
I will use it. Don't worry. Don't you worry.
Oh, I'm not worried. We're all good. There are
But I
worse
was
things
still-
in life to have than a stack of journals.
This is true. And I was still going down the Pinterest rabbit hole. So
Let's see. See where chat is. Oh, yes. We're talking about all the hobby collectors, which is all of us. And Mary, that's where we were. Mary finished the Elias Conspiracy, 4 stars. Yay, Mary! Congratulations. I love when people finish books around here. Get it done. And 4 stars. That's a pretty solid read, too. And Angie says, sitting here looking at my 3-foot crocheted piece that I just learned to do. I love that. I love that. You're like, look what I could do. I made a thing. I don't know what it is, but look, I did it. That's what I do, too. You're like, now, how do I make things with this? I love to make things. That's my hobby thing. I just want to make them. And Alicia says, yay for finishing your book, Mary. And Mary says, thanks. And Amanda says, I'm finally getting back into writing now that I'm getting health stuff under control. I work full-time, have a toddler, and the rest of my free time is full of chronic pain and brain fog. Yeah, it is ridiculous how hard it is to write with brain fog. Believe me, I understand intimately.
Yep.
When my friends who are writers who do not have ADHD, they were talking about during COVID how they were having such a hard time writing because their brain fog and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, that's me all the time. Can you finally understand? Please understand. That's just normal for me.
I would just look at them and go, welcome to my world.
Yeah. I'm like, welcome. It takes an enormous amount of energy to make this goddamn brain, fixate, concentrate on something that is not producing the dopamine. And unfortunately, writing does not produce the dopamine. Outlining does, planning the project, writing up the characters, do all of that. The planning for the thing produces dopamine. But the actual writing the words and making all of the things happen on the page does not, for me. Now, that's not all writers. That's not even all ADHD people. But for me, it does. So it's just such a chore to try to make myself do it. It is easier for me to revise than it is for me to write. And Amanda says, so I'm finally pursuing stuff. I'm so proud of you, Amanda. Make it happen. Make it happen. And Molly is back at her desk. Yay. Welcome back, Molly. I hope you got done whatever you needed to. And Pearl says, got myself a salad for lunch while I watch some videos. I don't know, be careful. Salads are almost more dangerous now. Actually, I don't think there's been any cyclosporin outbreaks in Canada. Mary says, Ren, I wrote the review on Goodreads. Thanks again. Ladies, thanks for sprints in chat. Absolutely. We're so glad you are here. We will see you tomorrow morning. And Livy says, Amanda, I'm glad you're getting stuff under control. I have fibromyalgia, so I know how stressful is being in pain and having brain fog. Yeah. Now, that's one thing I have to say. I do not have chronic pain. So for that thing that you are dealing with, I wish you well. But again, you're not the only one. There are other people in chat that do have chronic pain. And Amanda says EDS, POTS, fibromyalgia, endometriosis, and now possibly adenomyosis for me. It's been a lot. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Yeah. That is a freaking lot, especially when you have to fake it for your toddler. You know what I mean? That's just the thing, right? You got to fake it for the babies all the time. Sue says, thanks so much for the sprints. Bye, everyone. Have a good day. You too, Sue. Thanks for coming in. Angie says, I'm finally elbows into my work project. Think I better find some other sprints after this. Also listening to, A Court of Mist and Fury for Mass Verse, 54% in. Oh, there you go. Over half. You want to see who's sprinting, Alicia?
On it.
And Zwanks, I think Paul is on Maker's Quest at the very least. Zwank says, welcome back, Molly Sue. Angie says, Amanda, you're supposed to collect hobbies, not diagnosis. Yes, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Amanda's like, I just collect all the things. Jean said, I thought I had a notebook problem, but after seeing Alicia's collection, I'm good. I actually seem to need to buy more, right?
That's just the tip of the iceberg. That's the fancy ones you saw. I have others that are not so fancy.
Amanda laughs and says, I know. And Livia says, beautiful, Alicia. They're pretty.
Thank you.
Lauren says, okay, reading on the couch is not a good idea. I fell asleep. Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Uh-oh.
I think I need to pack my bag, put on my bathing suit, and get ready for the pool. Grab a coffee on the way and then go sit at the pool. There you go. You can sleep at the pool instead. Or go to a cafe. I love just sitting and reading at a cafe. I love it.
Just make sure you set a timer or an alarm for if you fall asleep at the pool.
So sunburn.
Yep.
Jean says, I've come to realize on Alicia's budget spreadsheet, there has got to be a monthly row for notebooks, stickers, and washi tape, right? Right?
That's the Alicia Sinking Fund.
See. And Molly says, same as working in my room, Lauren. I love that. Zwank says, Lauren put on sunscreen. That's right. We're worried about you. And Amanda says, if anyone likes working at night, I stream every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern time. Last week, there was nobody in chat, so it's been awkward to get started. I'm so sorry. I stream every night on Monday at 8 p.m. too. So sorry. Monday is actually a very busy night for streams.
Mm-hmm.
But there you go. There's other options. And then Molly says, it's okay if the decorating is what you enjoy the most, Alicia. Yeah, exactly. And Pearl says, Amanda, I just subbed. Might watch you on Monday night. Excellent. Jean says, Alicia, can we see your pens collection? We'll save that for tomorrow. Alicia, gather your pens. Tomorrow, we're going to get a display of your pens.
You don't want to see all that.
Apparently, Jean
There's
does.
a lot.
Well, maybe don't show all of us, just your favorites. Spank says, does anyone know when Vanessa is back doing writing sprints on Wednesday and Thursday? I do not. So she's busy making all this stuff happen because she's runs the writer's track at Dragon Con, which is first weekend is Labor Day weekend. So she's extremely busy getting that shit done. And then Multiverse is in October, and she's the director of the all the programming. So she is extremely busy right now. So I am not sure.
I think she said August she would be back because this month she's doing that certification.
Oh, that's
thing.
right. She's training right now too. That's right. I forgot she
Yep.
was training. Yep.
So I think that
again, so much. Yeah. So much on her plate right now.
Yeah, I think that she's gonna be done with that, and so she may come back in August, but I can't. I don't quote me on it. I can't guarantee.
Yeah. Yep. And Pearl says, I'm pretty certain I've had the parasite since March, so the salads are just making me stronger. I love it. There you go. You're like, I'm at least getting the fiber. Gosh, duck on it. And Ren says, made it to 18% in Wolf Song. Thanks for sprints, Kelly and Alicia. Absolutely. Thank you so much for being here. Zwank says, thanks for sprints. See you tomorrow morning. Alicia put in, so we've got Shannon sprinting, and Shannon does rider sprints, so they're usually a little shorter, Amanda. So if you need a shorter sprint, Paula does long ones, an hour and a half. I'm not sure how long Daniela's are.
I know the current one that she's in right now, she has 22 minutes left. And it looks like Shannon is actually doing longer sprints. She's doing 5 that are 60 minutes.
Oh, okay. All right. So she's doing longer ones. 60 minutes are nice though. Lauren says, always put on sunscreen. But I won't fall asleep when I'm at the pool. Oh, nice. Well, there you go. Lauren says, the kids will keep me awake for sure, and a coffee will keep me reading all day. There you go. My gosh, I wish caffeine worked on me.
And
Such a tool. You're so lucky to have that tool.
It looks like Shannon's on sprint number 3, so she has at least 2 more hours.
There
3
you
more
go.
hours.
And Lindsay says, I've got 100, is it Copic or Copic pens? So I can't talk. Lindsay says, also have a bit of addiction. We all do. It's okay. It's okay. Pearl says, thank you for the sprints. Have a fab day. You too, Pearl. And Livia says, thanks for sprints, Kelly and Alicia. Absolutely. Thank you for being here. Lauren says, thank you for the sprints. I'm hoping that tomorrow I can tell you I am on a new book. Please let me be on a new book tomorrow. That means that I was successful reading today. New book. We are wishing forth new book for you, Lauren. New book. All right. Excellent. Do you have any last words, Alicia?
Listen, you think my journaling and pens and stickers and washi tape collection is bad. You haven't heard of my deck of cards. So, let's just say I have a lot of collections. And I need to go through them. 100 pages book club, 10 votes, and Dungeon Crawler Carl is winning at 5.
Look at that. So if you want to vote on our next book, because we are starting Cricket Kingdom on Wednesday, but if you want to vote for the book after that, please make sure to join Alicia's Discord so you can vote on it.
I am trying to get that link real quick. Because Alchemy of Secrets is at 4 votes. So we have been known to have ties. My Discord. There is the link for that.
Excellent, excellent. All right. Well, thank you, everyone. And we will see you tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Eastern for more Time Pirates. And meanwhile, we'll probably see you around the BookTube verse.
Bye.